the end of the day. It's about as much as my muscles can take. But all this that's probably not for the compost heap. It's too many roots. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. So, good morning. Got some really stinky. Do you know what that is? That's my tomato seed. It's got a nice amount of mold on the top, so that would have got rid of the gel-like substance that was on the coating the tomato seeds. So I'm gonna scoop the mold off, swill it out in some more water, and then dry the seeds, because there's some great tomato seeds there at the bottom. So you look at this now. Clean seed. Oh no, I hope they're not sprouting. Some of them look like they are. So unfortunately, looking at these seeds, there's, I don't know if you can see next to that, too many of them are sprouting. I think I've lost at least half the seeds, which means they won't keep for next year. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that quite worked. I think I left it maybe 2 days too long. Well, it's a learning curve. If I'm lucky, I might get a couple of other tomatoes off the plant that I'm trying to save the seed from. But yeah, well, I had never done it before, so no surprise I didn't do it quite right. But I didn't think about the seeds would start sprouting. Oh well, we live and learn. So I'm here at the plot. Look, the latest, newest tenant has started covering their plot. That is such wonderful news. Such a wonderful thing to see. Because it means that they've paid, they've got the code, and they're actually starting with the work. Hallelujah. So, despite I'm enjoying eating some chocolate, last time I was here, I did this bed. I think I'll feel a sense of achievement if I tackle the other raspberry bed at the very least. I've taken pictures of another plot that I need to give him information to the allotments office about. So aside from I need to clear up all this stuff I've cut off, to come and see a better raspberry bed, you know, it looking clearer, mentally, that will feel like progress. And it will mean that the first third maybe of the plot will be like, yep, that's sorted. And then I can move my way up the plot and gradually get all the beds as I'd like them. I think my goal is not going to be let's grow lots over winter. It's clear, recover, and then see if I can kind of grow, plant out anything. You know, my problem is the wildlife decimates anything I try and grow down here over winter. So I'm not sure I'll be growing much down here. More likely at home, but less so down here. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, so this is still a mess, but it's several more steps in the right direction. I have lots of little thorns in my fingers out because the K-berry is vicious, but I am happy with that progress. I haven't cut down all of the raspberries yet. I'll do that at a later point. I have pruned back down to about knee height the blackcurrants bushes. I've also taken out some of the older wood. I have started pulling the K-berries that grew this year through to up that frame, so I've got a few more on the side here, and then I will remove the bindweed and this year's growth from that side. And then after that I can actually get to the gooseberries and prune and weed those. But I can actually see the compost bin. But as you can see, there is a growing amount of stuff on the path. So yep, that'll do for now. I'm off home. Thanks for watching, bye for now.